It's the week of November 16th, 2021. My name is Halen.
And I'm Alexis. Welcome to your TNN.
Have you ever read the book If You Take a Mouse to School? It is an example of a circle story that ends back where it started. Well back on November 3rd in Saskatoon, which is the largest city in the Canadian province of Saskatchewan, it was a moose that went to school crashing through a classroom window. A program was taking place before the school when the animal made its dramatic entrance at Sylvia Federic's school. The students were rushed from the classroom as the sun moose took the opportunity to lie down after its hectic morning. Conservation officers quickly arrived at the scene. The moose was tranquilized and safely released back into the wild.
It is the middle of November, and here is Arizona. That can only mean one thing: the arrival of the snowbirds. A snowbird refers to a person that leaves their residence in a cold climate and comes to stay where the winters are much more mild. Places like Arizona or Florida. Well, the city of Avondale just noticed that they have one unique snowbird, a pelican, that has made one of their man-made lakes into the winter home. The Garden Lakes residents were very surprised to see this pelican just hanging out in the water. Experts are guessing that the pelican made their trip to Avondale from either Utah or Idaho. The man-made lakes make a perfect winter home for the pelican as it is stocked with fish and you can't beat the weather. Wildlife officials have not made any decisions yet on what they plan to do with this pelican. So for now, it will just enjoy its stay. Now let's go over to Ms. Giacovelli with the weekly update.
Good morning, Tartesso community. This is the week of November 16th through the 19th. We will be starting our tripod surveys this week. So students, you will be able to give your input regarding your teachers, and you will be doing this for all of your homeroom teachers and special area teachers. So you will be able to give that feedback this week. We will have TNN and coding today with Mr. Wisser, and our normal after school clubs Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday this week. We will have our Tartesso food truck tonight from 5 to 8 p.m. We hope you can join us. Cake pops will be sold Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. We will have gifted cluster training for teachers after school on Wednesday at 3:15. We will have a staff meeting for all teachers after school on Thursday at 3:15, and we will have our governing board meeting at 6 p.m. at the district office. We'll have free Jean Days on Thursday and Friday this week, and we do have our annual turkey trot on Friday from 7:30 to 11 a.m. Thank you to all of our special area teachers, especially Coach Evans, for facilitating our turkey trot this year. It should be a fun event for all. Unfortunately, we are not able to allow parents on campus for that event this year. Hopefully, we will be able to resume having parent volunteers on our campus after winter break. Keep your fingers crossed. We are having a toy drive that we are helping our high school, our sister school, Tonopah Valley High School Ambassador Club is trying to help fill the bus. And so we are collecting toys for girls and boys. And Santa is going to be handing out these toys to every child on December 10th from 6 to 8 p.m. at Tonopah Valley High School's Tonopah Twinkies holiday event. So any toy donation for children newborn to 8th grade is greatly appreciated. And we would like to collect all toys by December 3rd. So please, students, look for the toy box that is in the front lobby area to bring those toys. Parents, any help you can provide would be wonderful. Let's have a fantastic week. And please be safe and enjoy your Thanksgiving break. And we will see you back on campus on Tuesday, November 30th.
Thank you, Miss Giacobelli. Here's Miss Williams with the Counseling Corner.
Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Williams with a message from the Counseling Corner. Okay, we're gonna go out into the 4th grade hall and we're gonna hear from another student. See you guys there. Good morning. All right, so now I am in the 4th grade hallway with Claire from Miss Johnson's 4th grade class here at Winterswell, and she's gonna read a little bit about why she is thankful. Go ahead, Claire.
I'm thankful for my parents because they care for me and they give me a place to live. I'm thankful for my sister because she is caring and she'll help me if I need it.
I love that. All right, you guys, so remember this month is being thankful. I might read your message out loud, or I might come see you in your classroom. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.
Thank you, Miss Williams. Let's go over to Austin with sports. Welcome to sports. My name is Austin. The Arizona Cardinals were a little short-handed last week, but that didn't seem to matter as they traveled to San Francisco to take on the 49ers. Running back James Conner had a great day with 3 rushing touchdowns, and the Cardinals won 31-17. The Arizona Coyotes picked up their first win last week against the new Seattle Kraken hockey team. The teams combined for 3 goals in the first 3 shots of the game, and new goalie Scott Wedgewall came up for his big first victory of the season. The Suns beat the Kings last week 109-104 for a record of 6-3. And that is all for today. See you next time on Sports News.
Thanks, Austin. Here's Alejandra and Mateo with entertainment.
Welcome back to Entertainment News. I'm Mateo.
And I'm Alejandra. Forget watching Thanksgiving parades on TV. You can watch one on live. Arizona only Thanksgiving Day parade takes place in Fountain Hills. Fountain Hills is just the east of Scottsdale. You can watch about 75 floats, marching bands, other bands, classic cars, and a range of groups, and plus Grand Marshal and Doorman, an Olympic diver.
The parade starts rolling at 9 a.m. through downtown Fountain Hills. You can show up and watch for free. Just be sure to get there early to grab a good seat. We hope you have a great Thanksgiving.
See you next Tuesday on Entertainment News.
Thanks, guys. Let's go over to Mika with Joke of the Week. Welcome to Joke of the Week. My name is Mika, and today we have Liam, a 3rd grader. So, Liam, what's your joke?
Why was the bunny have a bad day?
I don't know. Why was the bunny having a bad day?
Because him had a bad hair day.
Great joke, Liam. If you have a joke and would like to tell it on the news, please go to smusd.me/beonthenews, and we would love to have you on.
See you next time on Joke of the Week.
Thanks, Mika. Here's Islana and Bree with Fun Fact Trivia.
Welcome to Fun Fact Trivia. My name is Islana.
And I'm Bree. Did you know that today, November 16th, is National Button Day?
Today we celebrate the function of buttons and the hobby of button collecting. Move over to zippers, laces, Velcro, and snaps. Today is all about the button.
Asian buttons were formed from natural and readily available substances such as stones, shell, bone, clay, or wood. In more modern times, metals, plastics, resins, and acrylics have been used. While buttons were usually functional to fasten 2 pieces of cloth together, they also served as decoration.
Your question today is about how old are the oldest buttons known to exist? A, 7,000 years?
B, 5,000 years.
Or C, 3,000 years?
You have 10 seconds to make your decision.
B, 5,000 years old. You're correct.
Buttons from about 5,000 years ago were found in the area of modern-day India and Pakistan.
See you next week on Fun Fact Trivia.
Thanks, girls. Here's Gabriel with This Week in History. And welcome to This Week in History. I am Gabriel. On this day, November 16th, 2001, the now famous boy wizard Harry Potter makes his big screen debut in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. which opens in movie theaters across the United States based on the hugely successful best-selling fantasy novel with the same name. The film, which starred Daniel Radcliffe in the title role, went on to become one of the highest-grossing movies in history. Rowling first got the idea for Harry Potter while she was riding a train from Manchester to London in 1990. She began writing the first book that night and finished it while living in Edinburgh, Scotland, where she struggled financially as a single mother and battled depression. Her completed manuscript was turned down by a number of publishers before she got a book deal with Bloomsbury Publishing in August 1996. Rowling went on to pen a whole total of 7 Harry Potter novels, which all became international blockbusters, selling more than 400 million copies and being translated into some 60 languages in all. See you next week on This Week in History.
Thanks, Gabriel. Now here's Science Time with Bree.
Welcome to Science Time. My name's Bree. You've probably heard about climate change and the effects that it has on our environment. A leading factor in climate change is the amount of carbon dioxide that is being pumped into our atmosphere by big factories and automobiles. Scientists around the world are working on ways to reverse this effect. On a field in Iceland, fans attached to metal structures that look like industrial-sized Lego projects are spinning. Their mission is to scrub the atmosphere by sucking carbon dioxide from the air and storing it safely underground. Just a few years ago, this technology was seen by many as an unrealistic fantasy. But the technology has evolved to where people consider it a serious tool in fighting climate change. The Iceland plant called Orca is the largest such facility in the world, capturing about 4,000 metric tons of carbon dioxide per year. But compared to what the planet needs, the amount is tiny. Experts say 10 billion tons of carbon dioxide must be removed annually by mid-century. Scientists are hoping that over time, this technology will become cheaper and more efficient. See you next week on More Science Time.
See you.
Thanks, Bree. Let's go over to Gannon with Word of the Week.
Welcome to Word of the Week. My name is Gannon. This week's word is truncate. Truncate is a verb and it means to shorten by cutting off. Here's how you can use it in a sentence. The producers were forced to truncate the award ceremony so that it would fit in the TV time slot. See you next time on Word of the Week.
Thank you, Gannon. That is all for this episode of TNN.
See you in 2 weeks. Have a great Thanksgiving. Bye.
Bye.